How to get learners started on courses for an organization. I'm going to show you how to get learners started in your organization using the credits you purchased on ChildSafeguarding.com. So first thing, please log into your organization dashboard on ChildSafeguarding.com. And then verify that you have enough available credits for learners to be able to take courses through your account. The number of credits you have available is just the number you have purchased minus the number you have used minus the number that are in progress. To get learners started, click on Get Learners Started at the top. This will take you to a courses page that shows you all the courses that we have available on ChildSafeguarding.com. Please read through the information provided for each course to ensure that you're providing the correct course for the correct audience, that the language that they choose to use is available, and that you have the sufficient number of credits needed for your learners to take the course. There are two different ways that we get learners onto courses, and I'll show you each of those one at a time. For our courses that are designed for a broad audience, like our support staff course, we use a course code system. Let me show you how that works. To get learners started on our support staff course, just click the Get Started button in the support staff section. This will take you to a window where you can configure your course code. You'll notice the name of the course that will be included in this course code is highlighted here. The first thing you need to do is choose the language your learners will be using to take this course. So I think I'm going to choose Japanese. Once I choose a language, you'll notice that the buttons highlight here, and now they can be clicked. You will use one or maybe several of these buttons to share your course code with your learners. You can either copy a URL, download a QR code, or you can email this course code to them directly. In order to get on the course, the learner will use a code. This code is essentially a URL. So we're presenting it to them in three different ways. Now, this is a generic course code, which means you're going to use this same code with every person in your organization who is going to take this course using this language. You do not need to individualize these codes for individual learners. So I'm going to copy the URL and pretend that I have shared that with one of my learners. They will then visit that URL and they will be taken to the front door to the course. That code tells our system that they are going to use your credits from your organization. They are going to be presented reporting information from your organization. They are going to take the support staff course, and they're going to do it in Japanese. If they really want, they can change the language down here at the bottom. Now for our course codes, you'll notice that there is no username, there's no password, and there's no registration. In order to get onto the course, all they have to do is type in their name and press the blue button to begin. This means that any learner, regardless of what their technical or educational background is, can successfully get onto the course. After they press the blue button, they'll be taken to the course itself. You'll notice that all of the content, including the text, the labels, the audio, the subtitles, will be presented in the language in which they are taking the course, Japanese for this example. It will have the name that they've entered. This name will also show up on their certificate when they complete the course. It will have your organization here, showing that they are connected to your organization while they're taking this course. And they'll be given a date for the timeout. This means that if they do not finish the course by that date, their session will be automatically terminated and they'll need to start over. If that happens, the credit that they used to start the course will be refunded to you and your organization. Now up here on the left, you'll notice there's another code. If you remember, we gave them a course code to start the course. This is a learner code. That's why it has an L. This learner code is individualized for this particular session. With this code, the learners can pause and resume the course if they need to, because maybe they need to take a break or they can't do all of the course in one sitting, or maybe they lose internet. Regardless, as long as they have a copy of this code or have clicked on this QR code to download a copy of the QR code, they can resume the course on their own without you helping them to get back on. So I'll click on it here just to get a copy of it. And then in order to start the course, they just click the blue button here. Now let's assume they've lost internet. As long as they've got that code, they can enter it into any browser on any device, and they will be taken back to their session without losing any progress. The second way that we get learners onto courses using our system is through connections. We use connections for our more complex courses that are designed for users that have specific needs and backgrounds around their involvement with child protection. For example, our Level 1 Fundamental Child Protection Training for Educators. In order for learners to use your organization's credits to take this course, they will need to create an account on our system and connect to your organization. To do that, just click the Get Started button in the Level 1 section. This will bring up a window that you will use to send the invitation link to learners in your organization. Again, notice that the name of the course that you will be inviting them to take is listed here. Next, you'll need to ensure that your link is active. We put a limitation on the period of time when the link is active as a security measure to ensure that not anyone can link to your account and use your organization credits. The link will deactivate automatically on a particular date, and you will receive an email telling you that your link is no longer active. You can extend the date where the link will remain active here, or if your link becomes deactivated, you can just log back in and click the Activate button here in this window. From here, you will distribute the invitation link to your learners either by copying a URL, downloading a QR code, or emailing the invitation link. If you click the email invitation link, you can share this link to multiple people. You can put multiple email addresses for all the learners in your organization you want to take this particular course, here, up to 25 email addresses. If you have more than 25 email addresses, you can upload a CSV using the template that we provide. When your learners receive this link, either through the URL, QR code, or email address, they will click on the link to bring them here. This invitation link will ask them to create an account and connect to your organization so that they can use your organization's credits to use any course that you have provided them access to. If they have an existing account on ChildSafeguarding.com, they can log in here to connect to your organization. If they do not have an account, we ask them to register here. Once they log in or register, they will be connected to your organization. Accounts can only be connected to one organization at a time. Once the learner creates an individual account and connects to your organization, they will be able to use your organization's credits to take the course that you have assigned them. So you'll see with this individual account, this particular account is connected to an organization, which means they can use organization credits to take a course. To take a course, they just click on the blue button here and they'll be taken down to the Start a Course section. From here, they will need to choose the source of the credits, just in case they bought some on their own. Then they will choose the course that they're allowed to take using your organization credits, the educator course in this particular instance, choose a language, and press Start. This will take them directly to the course, where they can go through the materials and complete the course using the language that they've chosen. Similar to the course code system, learners can manage themselves. If they want to pause and resume the course later, all they have to do is close the window, come back to their individual account dashboard, and you'll see down here in the Certificates and Sessions section, they have the ability to resume the course right here.